And well, as you can see, I'm not a Black people, so I'm here to learn with you all together, and I think we can discuss about a lot of things, and I'm just here to guide the conversation. I really want us to have a free space to talk about our opinions. I understand that we are not going to agree with everything, so be patient, respect each other's opinion, and let's learn together. And just for those who don't know me yet, I'm Sofia. I'm 25 years old, and I'm from a small city in Minas Gerais, but I'm currently living in São Paulo. I work at Alpargatas, and I'm a host here on TNT since August 2020. And this is a really hard topic for me as well, so I hope you understand because I'm going to freeze a little bit sometimes. But we are here to learn, and that's the purpose of the Aprendi. Anyone is here for the first time, just for me to know, or you are used how TNT works? No? No one is no? Okay, so guys, as you already know how TNT works, I'm going to send the questions here, and I ask you to let me know if you received them. Sorry, sometimes I write too much and it's not enough space. Okay, so I send the questions, and I'm going to split you all in small rooms so you can talk better. Some of you are going to stay here with me. In your room, choose a leader, and this leader just to guide the conversation. Please don't feel stuck to the questions I made. You can create your own. You can use the topic racism and talk about everything you want and let the conversation goes fluently. So let me just create the rooms now. Sorry guys, one person just came. I have to recreate the rooms. Okay. Okay, I see you later.
Pera, deixa eu receber. Mas tem competência que só teve típicas.
Okay, I think that's it. I create just two rooms because I think we have just two hosts today here on the conversation. But I want you to start presenting yourselves, please, for us to know each other better. Can you start, Roberto, please?
Yeah, sure. No problem. So, good evening, guys. My name is Roberto. I'm 25 years old now. At the end of the year, I'll be 26 years old. I live in Maringá, Paraná, and I'm studying English because first it's essential to our lives, to our professional and personal lives, I think. And but the other hand, I like to study too because one of my goals is to be a fluent person in English and to speak normal like the other guys, like my friends. And I will be very happy if I can achieve this goal. And I'm studying English for almost 3 years, but I'm here on TNT for almost 2 or 3 months, and it's a great opportunity to me to train in my conversation. That's I have a lack of experience in this practice, and I hope you guys enjoy today too.
Thank you, Roberto. Guilherme, I'm going to send you to the other room, okay? Because we have too many people here. Okay. Can you present yourself, Yana, please?
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm Yana. This is my second week in Aprendi Conversations. And now I'm going to focus just in English. And I'm a Portuguese teacher for foreign people. And I love to, well, now I'm discovering again that I love to study language because I know Spanish very well, and now I'm trying like English, Italian, German, but uh, Italian and German like beginner. Yeah, and well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm 26. I live in Salvador, Bahia.
Oh, great. Nice to meet you, Yana. And you, Gabriela, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is
Hello.
Gabriela. I am 21 years. I'm living in Minas Gerais, Belo Horizonte, and I do biomedicine in university.
Great, nice to meet you. Samia?
Hello guys, Samia speaking here, and I'm from Teresina. I'm 27. Sorry, because in few weeks, sorry, few days, I'll be turning. Let me see, 28. And yeah, I'm a history teacher, and I'm happy to be here tonight with you guys.
Great, thank you, Samia. Leo? You?
Yeah, good evening, guys. My name is Leonardo. I'm 28 years old. I'm learning English. I'm learning English by myself since 2016. And currently I work in a ceramic industry, and I have a dream to go to United States someday and become a fluent person. That's all.
Great. I have this dream as well, becoming fluently sometime. Someday we will. And you, Mari?
Hi, I'm Mariana. I'm 24 years old. And like Yana, I'm a Portuguese teacher and an English teacher too. But my English is not so good, so I'm trying to learn better. And And also I'm trying learn better because I'm going to be an au pair in USA and this year or next year. I don't know yet because the situation about COVID is very bad. So my trip was postponed again and again and again. So that's it. Oh, I live in Peruíbe, São Paulo.
Great, nice to meet you, Mariana. Okay, guys, so let's start with the first question. First of all, I want to know of you, what do you think about the video? I don't know if everyone was here when I passed the video, but we saw a video about a coach who is like trying to give a lesson of how some people have steps forward than other people in life to achieve some things. So I want to hear what was your perceptions about the video. Can you start, Mari, please?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, this video always make me feel sad. I watch it so many times, and in my personal life, I study in regular school. I don't have money for private school, so this is so much harder for me in university because everyone knows more than me. So, but I have so many privileges too. I'm a black woman, but I'm not too black, so the things that I suffer, it's so less than other people. That's it.
Yeah, and you, Iana, did you saw the video?
Yeah, I think I saw most of it, most part. It's a hard reality, and yeah, I totally agree. It makes me not like as you, Sophia, like white women. It's different, but it's I see people in my I saw people in my university, and well, in every place that I go, I can see that this is really true, and it's really sad also. Uh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I made chemical engineering, and I had just one black teacher, and my class was just like I think it was 2 or 3 people that were black, and we can see like how not representative is this environment, you know. So for me, it's very visible. It's very clear that this happened, and it's happened a lot, and even like I think we improve a lot since the decades before, but we have still a lot to improve. And you, Roberto, what do you think? Did you thought about the video?
Yes, I watched it, and in general, I agree because, in my opinion, see the video. It was simple way to show us what is our reality, not only in Brazil but in the world too. So I think it was so simple that anyone can understand and think more about it.
Gabriela?
I saw this video on, I think it's 2016. I see this video on my college, and when was Lives Matter protest? I saw this video again on Instagram, and this video is a reality because I'm a white woman, and I see these privileges. I don't know the word, and I have a lot of uh, things to do. I study in a private school. I do a lot of courses, and I see now in the university, I see four or three women, black women in my class. And I never see one black professor, and it's so crazy because uh, when you are a teenager, this is not your reality. When you grow up in the society, you see this and you, oh my gosh, it's not right. It's not right.
Go on, and you, Leo.
About the video.
Yeah, did you saw it? Did you see it?
Yeah, yeah. A hard answer for it because that's come from the past, from the past. The black. Uh, I I'm a black guy. I've never suffered racism, but I see I see the statistic in the world or in Brazil and the middle of country for up is the north or northeast is full of black people, and the middle of down in the country there are so many people naturalized from Netherlands, from Germany, in the south, the in the in the Brazil, maybe maybe in the north, come from the slave person in the past, yeah. But the black people are in north the country, and white people maybe in the most of all are in the south or southeast in the Brazil. Uh, Talking about Brazil, we are split uh, in the two black and white people in general. It's so hard the um, I don't know. I forgot the word. Um, yeah, a hard question because today today we can see that make attend a college, it makes more ease than past. But I, go on. I forgot. Sorry.
Don't worry. That's okay. And you, Samir, did you watch the video?
Um, in my opinion, it was a practical way to show that there's no social equality in society, right? And even though there are people reflecting on this kind of subject, sometimes they can't understand or they don't want to understand. So I think an experience like that, it might make them feel more, and it might help them to understand better, you know, what this kind of problem is. So yeah, I like it. The experience, to feel people, to help people to understand better, that we live in a society where there's no equality, social equality.
Yeah. And guys, now thinking about the series, the movies, and the commercials we have watched recently, you have watched recently, how representative they are? Do you what do you think about it? Do you think I don't know, I think I sometimes search for more representative movies or a series, but Or about you, what are you watching and how you are searching about or learning about how is Black lives, and I don't know, thinking about how representative are the things that you watch. And number two, no, question number two. Sorry, guys, I'm a little lost today, but I skipped the number one. Then we come back to it because I think it's more easier that way. Okay, so thinking about your series, movies, what you are watching now, how representative they are, Roberto.
Well, I was thinking now, and about series I don't know because I don't watch so much like movies too, but commercials it is a little different because on TV I don't watch so much too,
Yeah,
and
me neither.
but on YouTube and LinkedIn I saw more videos about representative, not only black people, but about women and LGBT plus. I forgot the other letters. Sorry, guys. And now nowadays I see it's I think the commercial try to show some people's more representative if we compare in the past. I think at least of some of videos that I watched, I feel it, and I think it's the first step to we can go ahead and I forgot the word. The people's about marketing or the CEOs are are thinking more about this topic. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, and guys, please feel free to make comments every moment, okay? Don't need to wait me asking your name. We are just having a conversation here. But what do you think about this question, Mari?
Oh, I think Roberto is right about the commercials and TV or on internet, and I feel that I usually like to watch series and movies that I saw people like me, because when I was younger, it's not possible, and I'm a very fan about Disney in the princess, but the first princess that looks like me was when I was adult,
Yeah.
It's so sad and makes me feel so, I don't know the word for that, but I'm not like them, It's like outsider and it's not nice, but I like to watch Dear White People. It's amazing series. Watching you guys, it's so nice, and it's better now, but I have so much things to do for its ideal.
Yeah, we are far away from the ideal way.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you, Mari. And for you, Leo.
Yeah, today we see so many moves and series commercial with black people in there. I like the Black Panther, the move that that makes we see that black people are very smart, has a huge technology in Wakanda, and has a great wealth in the Nigeria, and I think it's a big picture of the black people can smart can be smart, can be wealthy as well. Yeah, but I think the opportunity. I remember the opportunity is still not the same for all. But I think we are a lot representative on TV, on sport. Yeah, I I feel comfortable nowadays with that representation.
Ah, good to hear it. Um, and for you, Yana.
Well, series, I don't watch so many series. So, and I'm monogamic with series, so I watch once at a time. And now I'm watching Modern Family. The there is not a racial representative, but there is some representativity, and but there are some things that I don't like to. But well, the series no, but movies, yeah. Like I always try to search for movies, songs, artists that are black and represents that people, because I love to, my students love to discuss that. Like they want to understand how is all this in Brazil. And I don't like to show, for example, videos like that that we saw, not because not because they aren't important. That's because this thing they know that happens. But I prefer to show them movies, for example, this documentary of Emicida, Amarelo, or songs of him or Larissa Luz, well, other artists that do this movement to recreate or to change this association that there is between black people and suffering and slavery and everything that everyone knows that exists is important to talk about. But I also like to show like the other side of,
Yeah,
I think that's really really important. Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah, you said everything. And you, Gabi.
Yeah, I agree with all of the points, and I think nowadays has more representations. But when you see the old novels, old movies, old series, you see it's so racist because have two women, and always white woman is a rich person, and always the black woman is a poor person. And when you are, the black woman was so sexualized. And nowadays has these things too. When I see beer commercials, sexualize a lot of black women, and this is so strange because when you put this on TV and a little girl, a little black girl, see that and see, oh, my life is this. Oh, I think I'm do this when I grow up. I think when you put this with normal, because it's not normal, when you try to put that things in normal things, is not to be right because if you want to be less racist, I think you see more things without races. And nowadays, I see a lot of series um, in this contest against the races is so good. But I agree when Marina says about is not enough to be more about that.
Yeah. Samia?
People are trying to put Black people as a commercial stars or as a movie stars and etc. And this is good, really good. But I think, in my opinion, we need to do more, because let's think that about Brazilian soap operas, for example. We haven't seen a lot of Black people as the main character, and there are many actors and actors like Lázaro Ramos, Thais Araújo, and they say this, that you can't, it's really hard to see a Black people as a main character in a Brazilian soap opera, So, and this is bad because TV shows, soap operas, and etc. They influence our ideas, opinion, and also there's another problem that it still has many stereotypes in TV about Black people, and they kind of reinforce them, and I wonder what kind of message they are sending, about the Black people. And yeah, instead of reinforcing stereotypes, why not casting them? I think we do. We can see Black people on TV, and step by step they are conquer their space. But I think we could do more.
Yeah. And I think this has a lot to do with the first question that asks, do you agree that the lack of representation can impact in many ways the life of those who don't feel represented, and why? Because I really believe that when we grow up seeing the soap operas or the commercials, and we see that, oh, this person who looks like me is like the fascinator, or I forgot the word, but am I going to be this person? I have to be this person, or I can be more. I'm going to be like the white girl that is rich. How can I be this? How can I achieve this place? And I believe that this can really impact. And I want to hear what you guys, especially Mari and Leo, and I don't know who else, um, think about it. Leo, can you start, please?
And the question number 3 or
The,
4?
the, the first one, sorry.
First, yeah. Can you repeat? I didn't understand. Sorry.
Sorry. Do you agree that the lack of representation can impact in many ways the life of those who don't feel represented?
Well, for me, individually, for me, I don't care. I don't care much to be representativity. I prefer. I prefer to be. I prefer that the government or the people uh, be respectful with to anyone, independent to race or sexual option, or it's whether old, whether young people. I but I think I think that to be representative on TV or on society, it's very important because it makes part of education of the black family. I think if the black young baby or black child see see the commercial moves or any anything uh, black people on it, it's very impactful because the esteem because they esteem the black people uh, can will so up so high. It's very important, but I don't I don't care about it so much. I prefer fight for my goals the way that I can for it. But I know that black people um, are desfavorecidos in general.
Yeah, I think you are right. We have to go for what you believe, and you don't have to wait for the commercials and the people to bring representative in the things. But I think this can really impact the life, even though you are not you are not realizing, you know, like it's like I forgot the word, but we can control this. I think it's in our mind, you know, we grow up seeing this and we just tend to compare ourselves. But it's my opinion, of course. And for you, Samia.
Of course, without representation, people, I think people might feel powerless and feel that they are alone, um, that there's no others who share the same battle, the same feelings. And I think it's really important to have strong role models, especially for those who don't feel represented. Realize that they are not alone, and this is also important to impact the whole society, and make them open their eyes for a problem that is their problem too, you know.
Yeah. And you, Mari.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but all my examples about that, it's about me.
Go.
But it's inevitable. And talk about that, talk about my experience. So when I was a kid, my best friend was white and he had blue eyes and blonde hair, and everyone said how beautiful she is, and I want to be like her because I want to be beautiful when I was younger. So that make me feel so sad, and my mom talked to me that I was beautiful too, but I not believe it because everyone said that's beautiful, and these things about I never had a black doll, never in my life, because it's not in my age. It's not common, and I live in a small city, so these things makes me feel, I don't know, how I said before, outsider. I know, I don't feel like everyone, but I think this can be impacted more in older people than me because I had a family with black people too, and my cousins and aunties and do things differently than TV. They don't wear a housekeeper, and but it's kind of sad and need to be better.
Brilliant. Please keep sharing your life experience because I think we are here to listen and learn with you guys. It's very important to to hear about those situations. And you, Roberto.
Um, I thinking about it, and I agree, but I think the reason, but I, in my opinion, I think it's common to see in the work, because the lack of representation, it's harder to grow in the career to achieve the C-level, CEO, CMO, C, the others letters too. And I think it in the professional life, I think it's the one of the reasons. Of course, there's a lot of other reasons too, but I remember only this now in English. And in the personal life, I think the the lack of representation, I think people don't have a lot of empathy to other people, don't understand what they are feeling or what they are passing the life in the past, in the present, or in the future too. So the in the final problems, the prejudice, races, and the what happened in the last year about the people who died to the police. And yeah, I think it's the the reasons about it, the lack of representation. I'd like to share that, not of my experience, but some of people that I talked about commercials, and we are talking about it, the commercials too. And one of my friends said that they are she is very impacted when she see people like one person like her, and she feels so good that don't matter the prices or the quality, because she feels so good when she saw the commercial. It's a good way to buy the product or whatever. So I think commercial it's good too, about representative, and it depends to the people too. But it's an experience that I like so much, and I'd like to share with you guys too. But the other two reasons, it's that it's
Thank you, Roberto. Very good. And you, Gabi?
Well, I think it's so important because I remember it's, it's not, of course, I do not pass through racism, but I see my sister. And my sister and I go to the park, and one old woman comes to me and say, "Ah, you meet her. You're her girl. You're happy too." And I see, and I don't understand because I was a kid, and I say, "No, she's my sister." And the old man was petrified, and my sister cried a lot that day. And I remember that, and I feel so uncomfortable because everyone see and don't see my sister is my sister. Also because my sister is a black woman. And I remember when my tio, I don't remember the name, bring to me and my sister a doll, and was a Egyptian, was a black doll, and I wanted the black doll. And my sister looked to me and say, "Why do you want that?" And I so I want that because remember you. And she's cry a lot because she never see that dolls. She never have that dolls. And I think is so hard because she's growing up with without any representations. And now when I see my nephew, uh, he has a lot of representations, and I feel so happy because that.
Oh, thank you for sharing this story, Gabby. Thank you. And you, Iana?
Well, I couldn't listen everything you talked, but I think that I agree with you. I think because the conversation was going to a direction that I agree. Yeah, I think it's the lack of representation impacts these people in so many ways in every social role that they are or they live in professional and personal and relationships, well, everything. And well, I think I don't have so much to add for this subject, this question, but I want to share a experience that when I talked about Larissa Lewis, and well, she has a song, a popular song that is called Procuram-se Bonecas Pretas. It's the name. And then she talks about representative, and the video clip is wonderful. She talks about a black, I don't say boneca, that is being doll. Yeah, thank you. Mariana talked in that, so. Uh, and like everyone wants to buy this doll. And when I was at her concert once, she was singing this song, and then she was alone at first, and then she invited a lot of um, black girls that are part of a ballet group, and it was the one of most beautiful things I saw in my life. Like 20 or 30 girls dancing this song that is hers, theirs. It was really emocionante.
Oh, guys, I didn't see the time going. It passed so quickly, and I love to hear the stories you tell us about. And it was very important for me, and I hope you enjoy it. And I want to listen for the other room. How was the conversation for you guys? Did you have time to go further? Other questions? We just got to the second one. How was it, Walter?
It was great, and the Endo was a leader. He speaks English very well.
The next meeting, you're gonna be the leader, Walter. Prepare yourself.
So I'm waiting you next week, okay, Walter?
Okay.
Great, guys. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you had a good time and learned a little bit with each other's stories. And I hope you come back next week. And I'm going to send you the feedbacks now. Please answer it and let us know what you are thinking about TNT, about me, about everything you want to share. Okay? Yana, send us a video. I will see. I will watch it, Yana. Thank you. And I think that's it. Good evening, everyone. Have a good night and a good week. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Thank you.
Sophia.
Thank you
Thanks.
a
Bye
lot.
bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.